Hello, welcome to Voice 101. This is Shannon. I will be sharing with you today the proper and professional ways to warm up the voice. We will start with our basic fundamentals, which is what is normally taught. So we'll start with warming up the body, how one is to stand while singing. We'll also move on to exercises to wake up the face, exercises to get the tongue moving. How to properly breathe, how we stand, things like that. So, and then we'll of course move on to the singing portion of everything. I always like to stretch a little bit, and you can do whatever you want, but I like to start with maybe like lift the hands up, bend a little bit. Please do this now while you're at home. Oh, bring them down. You can roll the neck a little bit. It is essential for the body to be relaxed and calm for you to sing. It helps relieve all the strain from the voice, therefore to lessen vocal fatigue, any kind of, like a tight feeling you'll have. That is, of course, something we don't want while one is singing. So I like to roll the shoulders. That feels so good. Releases all that neck tension. Oh, also, little trick, put your shoulders up to your ears, lean them all the way back, then drop them down, and you are in perfect standing position for singing.
All right, so give me a big deep breath in through your nose. All right, let that one go, because you're breathing through your chest. We want to put the air here. So fill my hands up with the air. Ready? Let it go. Almost. You almost had it. So slowly breathe through your nose and fill this up here.
No. All right, always inhale through the nose. And what you're going to do is you're not going to breathe from here. You're going to breathe from here. So first recommendation, let's go ahead and keep your hands on your stomach right here. And you're going to inhale through the nose. And you're going to take all of the air right here. And you're going to fill your hands up with it. You are actually going to feel your stomach expand. And then once we exhale, you will feel it move inward. So if you're not doing that, then pause the video, keep trying. There are some other tricks that you can do. Put something heavy on your stomach so you can feel it. It's very easy to get out of breath if you are breathing from here. Wrong. So we're going to inhale here and fill up the hands. So for example, ready? And then let it go. I'll stand sideways so you can see. All right, you ready? Let it go. Now, we're going to breathe in again, and we're going to hold it until I tell you otherwise. So let's breathe in. Ready? Hold it. Now we're going to hiss it out. Now we'll begin the warming up of our lower register portion. Lower register, of course, means, your most bottom notes. Always when you're warming up, warm up a lot lower than you're going to sing, as well as a lot higher than you're going to sing. That way the voice is, of course, completely prepared, and those notes that you do hit come out effortlessly and flawlessly, might I add you. So, and for the lower portion, I always start on maybe like a low B flat major chord, or you could even start with an A major at the bottom. So I always like to move down by thirds, and you can really start with any kind of syllable that you'd like. Always something that is going to give you lots of enunciation, like plosives. So you could do pa pa pa, ma ma ma, ti ti ti. Always an ah or an e sound. That will give us the best quality for the warming up. That way we get used to having everything sounding round and kind of dark. Nothing bright and nasally. Nobody wants to hear that. So, for example, let's go pa 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 pa. And then we move down by half steps. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. make sure you are forcing the ah, like the father sound, not or but ah. Make sure everything's very long and open. That way the body gets used to the back of the throat and the mouth being open for the sound to come out. Nothing in the way. The tongue is down. Also, you could do anything like and just descend by perfect fifths. That should have you feeling very warm in the lower register already. In the intermittent periods between the warming up of each register, I like to do some vocal sighs. Ah, ah, Keeps everything going, keeps the throat feeling great. No strain, remember, never pushing outwardly or anything like that. Now for the middle register. This one's always the most fun, I think, because you can do fun, silly things. But normally, middle register is where everyone's break is. That means, the placement of our voice switches. So I like to do lots of things that kind of keep you running through. That way we don't stop. So you could do, we're going to walk up this time, just in the mid register, maybe just one octave. That's it. Middle C to the next C. But you can move up by thirds and then descend by the whole scale there, anything like that. I really enjoy doing like me, 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 ma, 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 ma. Me, 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 ma, 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 ma. Let's do me, me, ma. 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 Of course, follow that with a sigh. Ah. Make sure you're going to the top of your register and sliding all the way down. Keep that really warm back there because we're moving on to the higher register, and that is not pleasant at times if you're not ready yet. Now, for our final portion of warming up, we move on to the higher register. I like to start with arpeggios, which means the 1 3 5 1 5 3 1 of a scale. It depends on how high or low your voice is. My voice is mezzo soprano, so I like to start with like a low B major chord, and I will work my way up from there. So, and I like to use friendly syllables still with a he or a ha. And remember too, whenever we're using our breathing in the upper register, a lot of energy. So you're going to feel a lot of work down in the tummy. So it's going to be make sure they're separated. Make sure there's a lot of energy. So and we're going to move a little more quickly. So and we're going to go up by half steps. So and then I like to end with just a few more breathings. So in through the nose. Hold it. And then let it out with a sigh. Ah. One more sigh. Ah. And now we are ready to sing. Hi, thank you so much for watching Voice 101. Again, my name is Shannon. I was your instructor for the day. I do hope you learned so much. Please do remember that there are a million different ways to warm up. This is not the only way, nor will it ever be the only way. So please take from me what you can, and I hope it helps you be a much better singer. And please stay tuned for Voice 102.